So I just scratched that window off the list, but I added 2 more things to the bottom. I'm going in the wrong direction. Welcome back to the House Edition. So this morning, we're just going to take care of the last couple things on our list before we have the framing inspection tomorrow. So let's get started. So before the framing inspection tomorrow, there is one thing that I want to address, which is the way that I installed this truss. It's probably okay, but a viewer wrote to me and gave me some advice, and I think I'm going to take him up on it, which is to put a piece of 3/4 ply on either side of the truss and attach that with fasteners, and then put a double hanger, and that way it would firm up the truss, because I had to cut the truss, and basically it's a smaller plate that is holding the truss cord together, so that will really help to firm it up and ensure that the truss is stable. But I need to do that definitely before I get the inspection tomorrow. So a couple other things on the list are, I have a bag of blown-in insulation. I'm going to toss that back up in here because I had to move some of the insulation out of the way when we had a small leak from the roof. So I just want to place that insulation back rather than waste it. Then I have to install some wire plates. I get a little bit nervous with 2x4s. I like to have plates on every side of the 2x4 where a wire penetrates. And then I just have to air seal, which is basically spray foam the holes in the plates and around the window, at least the one window I have installed. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. They like to see that before the insulation goes in. So we're going to try to get those things knocked out today, and then we'll be ready for the inspection tomorrow. So we'll start with the truss work this morning. That's the most critical, and we'll go ahead and get that knocked out. So before I remove any more of these nails, I need to get a support in here. How about 97.5? Still could come down more. Maybe we'll run a Sawzall in there. Let's try that. There we go. That looks better. This truss has like no load at all on it. None. Good. It's just floating there. Okay, so I got this piece of 3/4, and we're just going to tack it to the side here, and then we'll put the double hangers on. That'll be like a tank. Okay, that's pretty solid. All right. Now we're going to put the hanger on. I got to somehow tilt this. It is so tilted. It needs to be twisted like tons. It needs to go that way. I'll try to do it with a nail. I don't know. It's go like way over. That is dramatically better. I could live with that. All right, that's one done. Damn, this nail's really old. Wow, that just shot out of there like a rocket. There it is. All right, just got to cut these couple nails here. So this drywall nailer is in the way, so I'm gonna have to like notch this or cut this out here. Just these 2 big nails now. So back when I did the work in the attic, I removed excess insulation. And now I'm going to install it back in there, in this bay here, over towards the top plate, and in this bay over here, just to fill as much as I can up to what they already have existing, which is a pretty good amount. And if I have anything left over, I'll just replace it back where I did the work in the attic. Come on. A little bit more. That looks good. That looks pretty good. That looks good. Alright, so after that insulation, I just kind of tidied everything up a little and put all the tools away. So the next thing on the list is putting on the wire plates. So let's go ahead and knock that out. I just don't like these plates. I like to use these plates. I feel like they sit flatter. I don't know. Call me crazy. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all the plates. Alright, so we got the trusses dealt with, the insulation is done, and the plates are done. At this point, we just need to do the air sealing. And then we'll be wrapped up for the day. Well, maybe we'll do the boxes underneath the addition, the electrical boxes. I'd like to knock that out also. So what I need to do is I need to spray any penetrations through the top or the bottom plate, mostly. Some of the corners I do some holes, just, I don't know, because I do overkill. Okay, wow. There we go. That'll probably expand too much and I'll have to cut it, but whatever. We roughed in a wire down here below the addition because we weren't exactly sure where to put a switch for two lights, and that's what I'm going to do right now. Is I'm going to install two boxes for the two lights that we want, and then a box for the switch, and I'll rough the wire in for those. Okay, now I'm just going to rough in the wire. Damn, there's a lot of wire here. Now, let's see if I can make it over there with this extra wire. I think I can. So today went pretty well. I've got everything crossed off my list. Even the boxes under the addition. So, tomorrow, in the next clip, we're going to be getting the framing inspection. Then, we'll be able to get some insulation in here, and even start hanging the drywall in the ceilings. So, I hope you'll join me in the next clip, where, hopefully, we get the framing inspection, and we can continue moving on in the addition. I'll see you then.